So I'm in a definite video blogging mood here lately. So go ahead and talk about a couple of things. It's going to be about a 4 to 6 month wait until my disability hearing. This is attorney group representing me, Cutter Hall and Carlock. The particular attorney is Kenneth Carlock. Kind of ticks me off because he when I call in there to try and get advice on how to strengthen my claim, they won't answer those type of questions. When I've talked to other people that applied for disability in the past, and their lawyers got deeply involved and wanted to make sure that their clients were going to win, so they could get paid off. I'm just wondering if this place has so much business that they just go for volume of applicants and just keep their day jobs and go to court hearings and leave it up to their people that they're representing, like me, to do all the hard work as far as getting their medical evidence built up, and they turn around and Mr. Kenneth Carlock's gonna get his nice 25% commission, up to $6,000, of course. This is just they want to update on my health since April 20th of 2012, which is actually going to be quite a lot. So the lines here will not be enough. So I will need additional paper. They'd also sent me a letter there in the trash, which is funny because in the past I got a letter saying I had the option to either do a video teleconference hearing or face-to-face in front of a judge, and I called in asking about which one should I choose, and the receptionist encouraged me to do the teleconference because it's done from this St. Louis group instead of the Ohio court system, and you get a hearing a lot faster. So and she was arguing, giving argument how being on videos, you're just on video, it's being face-to-face isn't gonna give you any advantage. Well, I could give a few arguments about that. Face-to-face, you actually see the person, you're able to realistically experience their emotions. It's not like you're watching TV. But ironically, I got a letter. This isn't the one. Anyway, it's a letter in there saying that, it was from Kenneth Carlock, the actual attorney, saying that he was giving a big con about teleconferences. He said that through the teleconferences and the St. Louis company, they have they are allowed to get away with having experts on their side be in on the teleconference via telephone. They don't even get on video, they're just through their voice. And he was saying in the letter that they expert witnesses absolutely would not have that right in a face-to-face judge hearing. So they kind of have a little bit of an edge, and he was just saying that was a concern to him, but he didn't say, hey, absolutely don't go for the video conference. But it's just messed up. I got told his receptionist is all for the video conference, and then he's worried about it. So, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the video one. This is concerning my health. one of my ER visits. Just wanted to give an example. This is nothing compared to one of my other recent bills. Just for one ER visit, the EKG test. I always thought EKG tests were such a huge ripoff. I'm sure the actual emergency room is a huge ripoff too, but I mean, like, are you serious? $191 to hook me up to, a machine that might cost a couple $1,000s that eventually, that really quickly pays for itself over and over and over again and starts making this huge profit right away. Yeah, it's just a ridiculous price. I have no idea about the cost of, running an emergency room, so I can't really, not able to argue the $8.99, but thank God I have CareSource Medicaid, which is just a company, like I was saying, a Medicaid company, and I have complete full coverage, so this is paid all by them. That's why it's saying this is not a bill. So I've racked up a lot of these, and then the last time I had an overnight stay, that's pretty much all that happened. Was I just stayed overnight, and my bill was $16,000. And it was like, what the fuck? And then 2.5 years ago, my 4-day stay at Carbondale Memorial Hospital was over 60,000. I think it was like 63 something. And I didn't have Medicaid back then, so that's in collections. I should have had I should have, I don't know, should have done something to get that covered. But I have so many debts that I'm just, even my boat, I have like 100, maybe 120,000 in hospital bills that are uncovered by Medicaid before I had gotten approved, and then since then I've had like 60,000 that they've paid for, so I'm sure they love me to death. I'm sure the CareSource Medicaid doesn't really care. I know there's plenty of people that probably have high six figures or like millions of dollars of bills that have been paid by taxpayer money. So, but I have been going to the emergency room a lot. Some other stuff to talk about. Let's see. Getting my I have to reapply for food stamps so I can be good to go for another year to get the max $200, since I'm unable to work and have any income, let alone meet the income threshold to not qualify for it at all. I was bored, and I got in addition to starting to watch Doctor Who, I went ahead and grabbed the 2008 2007 movie Journey to the Center of the Earth, because I haven't seen this, but I had seen the recent sequel, Journey to the Mysterious Island, with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson in it, so I figured I would watch the first one. Kind of got a glimpse of this in a previous video, but I'll show it again. My stepdad built a custom, like, not this table, but a long table. It was like brown, like stained wood on top with I believe black legs, and he found these like high sitting, like bar stool, not really bar stool, but just high sitting black chairs that he liked, that he wanted to go with the table he built. And it was cheaper to just buy the table set with the chairs and the chairs individually. So he ended up with 3 tables, just sitting in the storage and like not put together. And he was nice enough to donate one to me. He told me I could take all 3 of them if I wanted to. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to get a second one. Not that I have a family and have any reason to have a long table. I mean, I do need more counter space, I guess. Maybe I will take him up on that. My sisters both have actual houses instead of apartments, and they have been working. My older sister isn't working right now, but she recently moved back to West Virginia. But they both have plenty of furniture, so, and I have hardly anything. That's because I used to hate, except like my parents and my stepdad have helped me out so much that I hate. I start feeling guilty, like accepting stuff. So in the past, I would like turn things down just because they'd already, like my mom would always have to pay my student loan a lot every month. And here's another thing. I started trying to force myself to get out of my apartment and fight my near faint symptoms and start to get to know some of my neighbors better. There's like 15 units in this apartment complex, or building. It's not a complex. See, the light helps. She donated a decent queen size pillow top mattress, and then she gave me a extra pillow top along with it. I'm not sure if I'll use it though. It's got like black hairs, I think, on at least one side. So yeah, just knowing that this was like directly below their sheet, and the closest thing other than their sheet in contact to like human sweat and skin cells and all that, I might just go ahead and get rid of it. And then for this, my mom is going to donate a covered, like a cloth cover, to put underneath the top sheet to kind of, act like a second sheet. And, it's one of those covers that have that extra fabric that hangs down. But I don't even have a bed frame, so don't really need that. I was at least going, before she offered to give me that, I was just going to get 2 bottom sheets, so it'd be an extra layer, just knowing that this is used. Well, I'm guessing I can just assume that the mattress was getting broken in. No offense to my neighbor, but she was above average weight, and her husband was slightly. So I just imagine that I haven't laid on the bed yet. I really don't want to till I put sheets on it, but I don't know. I guess before I buy the sheets, I'll just throw some long clothes on and lay on it and see if there's any if it's like sunken in anywhere or any springs popping out. See the corners all roughed up, so it's probably just from dragging it down the hallway. Well, I'm trying to think. I think it's still on the same side that I dragged it all the way. It's like an L-shaped building, so I had to drag it all the way down one hallway and then around the corner down to my door. Good ways. And so I'm just assuming that that's what these corner marks are from, was in the past when someone else moved the mattress. Oh, what else is new? Well, that's it for... Oh yeah, they were the same people that donated that TV to me. But that's it for now.